Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm here with our homeowner TJ, who's finishing up a tiling project by installing Grout, using a revolutionary new product from BOSTIK. This is a patented pre-mixed water-based urethane grout, a really great new product that offers the simplicity of a pre-mixed grout with all the high performance of an epoxy grout.
Well, Paul, it sounds like you really like this stuff.
Yeah, I do. It's the only pre-mixed grout that delivers the high performance a professional tile installer demands. The bottom line is, Grout is no longer the weakest link in tile installation. As always, we'll walk you through the installation process and show you how to use this great new product. But you should always read through the data sheet here on top of the lid or download the PDF from the website. TJ, why don't you tell us a little bit about your project?
Well, Paul, this is our family room. We've installed wood floors in most of the room, except along the back wall. We got 70 square feet of porcelain tile.
Well, you've got the right grout. This product can be used with ceramic, porcelain, glass, natural stone, on floors and walls.
So I could use this in the shower?
Absolutely. It's perfect for wet or dry conditions, even outside projects like patios or walkways. When did you set the tiles?
Yesterday morning I set them.
Well, that's great. About 8 to 12 hours is all you need for grouting. So it looks like you've got 3/16 inch joints, which is fine. The grout can be used for 1/16 of an inch all the way up to 1/2 inch. Tell me what kind of prep work you did.
I removed all the spacers, cleaned up all of the excess adhesive, and vacuumed up any loose debris from the grout joints.
Well, sounds like you've done everything you need to do, so what do you say we open this can up and get started?
All right. Sounds good to me.
All right. First thing you're going to notice is this white liquid on the surface. This is perfectly normal. Just stir it up with a margin trowel, mixing from the bottom up. Now this product can be drill mixed, but it's not really necessary. In fact, if you choose to drill mix it, it should be done on a low speed so you don't introduce air into the mix, which can cause the product to be runny or have pinholes once it's cured.
Seems easy enough.
Really easy. Compared to both cement and epoxy grouts, we'd be in a cloud of dust right now mixing multiple components together.
Now, but will this still look like your regular sanded grout?
It will, and you get a highly stain and crack resistant grout joint that's far more durable than traditional sanded grout alternatives. And because it's pre-mixed, ready to use and simple to clean up, it installs between 30 and 50% faster than other grouts.
I like the sound of that.
Before we start spreading the grout, we want to pre-wet the tiles. This will serve to remove any dirt or debris from the surface which could end up in the grout joints while also helping to clean up later on. It shouldn't be real wet, just a little damp, but be sure not to leave any puddles as this will interfere with the grout's drying time. Okay, now take your margin trowel and scoop out a good amount of grout. One more. There you go. Now take your green, sharp-edged, firm rubber grout float and spread it over the surface of the tile. It's really important to use this type of float because it allows us to remove as much grout as possible so that the cleanup process is really simple. That looks good, TJ. Hold it at a 45-degree angle, work it back and forth to ensure the joints are completely filled. The smaller the joints, the more attention you need to pay to ensure that they're properly packed. One thing that is very different with this product from other grouts is that it's a clean-as-you-go product. So we'll do about 10 to 12 square feet, and then we'll clean it up as we go.
Clean as you go?
Yeah. Once you've spread it out over your area, go back and remove the excess grout by holding the float at a 45-degree angle, like that. Then wipe the surface by holding a flat sponge to eliminate any haze. During this phase, it's very important that you wring your sponge nearly dry. In fact, if too much water is used during the cleanup phase, you'll actually dilute the grout's urethane binder and slow the curing process. Or worse, weaken your grout joint.
So typically, how much time do we have to work with this once the pail's open?
Well, BOSTIK says there's a 3-hour working time for this product. Plenty of time to finish before you have to worry about the bucket drying out. This is a really nice feature because the other types of grouts we're constantly fighting the clock to ensure we don't exceed the product's working time. Less time if it's hot and dry, more time if it's cool and humid. Rule of thumb, the grout should always look wet. If it looks dry, don't use it.
How long does it take to dry once it's installed?
Well, the drying process is called curing, and with this particular product, light foot traffic is okay after 24 hours, but it's best to wait about 3 days for heavy traffic. If the grout's going to be used in wet environments like a shower stall or exterior conditions, we need to protect it from exposure to water for 7 days. So if you're going to do an exterior installation, for example, you want to tent it during that period of time if rain is expected. While we're moving along, a couple of other things you should know about this grout. Beyond having a built-in urethane sealer, it also contains BOSTIK's blockade product, antimicrobial protection that inhibits the growth of bacteria, mold, mildew on the surface of the dried grout joint, which is really great.
That's a good thing.
It also offers a superior crack-resistant formulation and industrial-strength stain resistance.
So I won't be doing this again in a couple years?
Nope, you're done. Just remember to change the water after every 100 square feet or when the water looks dirty. Clean as you go and look for any low spots and repair them with additional grout.
What if I miss some spots during the cleaning process?
Don't worry, just wait 24 hours, and if a second cleaning is needed, you can use a spray film remover made by any of the major manufacturers of tile and stone care products. Use an all-purpose scrubbing pad to remove any urethane haze. Then finish drying the surface with a clean towel or cloth.
That's it?
That's it. You've got a durable, stain and crack-resistant grout that requires no sealing for the rest of the installation.
That's simple.
That's what BOSTIK is all about. Commercial-grade performance with do-it-yourself simplicity.